my name is Michelle Davis, and if you're seeing me for the first time, I am a business startup and growth strategist, and I am the founder of Marketing Gem Solutions and Phenomenal Boss Academy. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things to do when you're starting your coaching business. Okay, the first thing you want to do when you're developing a coaching business is to think about what are your passion, skills, and expertise. Because you don't want to think about, the fact that you want to be a life coach or you want to be a health coach without first assessing what your skills are and how can you best solve a problem and how can you best help someone make a transformation. And so once you know what your passion is and your skills and your expertise, then you want to think about, what's the best coaching program I can develop to best serve, the people that I plan to serve. So you'll need to think about your passion, skills, and expertise. You want to think about who best benefits from the solution and the transformation that you can provide for people, and the program you want to develop. And so when you think about, I want to be a life coach first, before you actually go through that entire process, you kind of get lost into wanting to make the impact. And really and truly, there may be other, strengths that you have that you want to capitalize on and be able to help your clients in a richer way, in a better way that's beneficial to solving their problem and helping them achieve their transformation. Okay, so the second big mistake you want to avoid is to discount the skills and expertise you have. So I talk to a lot of people that think they don't possess a skill because maybe, they've worked as an administrative assistant, or they've worked in, they feel like they don't have these amazing qualities or skills or expertise. The reality is that we all have passion, we all have skills, and we all have expertise. We just have to tap into what that is. So think about it. You've worked a 9-to-5 for how many years? How many years have you worked at 9-to-5? And so your employers over the years, whether you've had one or many, have profited from your skills and expertise over all of that time. And so, of course, you have skills and expertise. You just have to figure out what your skills and expertise is and whom you're best, whom you're best equipped to serve in terms of helping them solve a problem and helping them make a transformation. So don't discount your skills and expertise because everyone has them. You just have to discover what yours are. So the third thing you want to avoid is not establishing systems early on in your business. And when I say systems, people immediately think, oh, well, I have to hire someone or I have to. No, you don't. You want to wait until you're profitable in your business before you take on the responsibility of hiring someone. But you do want to, take the time as you're developing your business and as you're growing your business to get to know your business, get to know how you operate, get to know your best practices for acquiring customers or your lead gen or acquiring your clients. You want to know best practices for your marketing. You want to know best practices, for, your sales. How are you handling sales? You want to know best practices for what tools you plan to use. Because once you establish what your best practices are and how to best deliver your service, you can then teach someone else when you're ready, when your business has enough revenue to replicate your results. So number 4, the fourth thing you want to avoid is not documenting what works in your business. So remember when I said You want to dial in your systems so you can teach others how to replicate your systems. Another important thing is you want to document what your systems are. Because if you don't document what you're tracking, what you're measuring, whether it's in your marketing, what works with your sales process, what didn't work, you need to know, and you need to have standard operating procedures. And I know a lot of coaches say, well, oh, don't worry about that. You don't need to worry about that as a solopreneur. And that is not exactly true. Because having come from just prior to launching a coaching business, I have 16 years in management, and I know what it takes to manage an operation. And so when you are launching a business, I'm not talking about a side hustle, but when you're launching a business, you need to think of yourself and your company and your business as an operation that needs to run smoothly. And so when I hear coaches say that, I said clearly they've never managed anything prior to launching their own business, because they're delivering information based on their own experience. And just as I'm going to deliver information based on my experience, which is you need written standard operating procedures. And with those written standard operating procedures, you can establish what works in your business. You can also create a process for bringing on freelancers, create a process for kind of revamping your business, creating your business plan, creating foresight and vision about your business, and then also being able to scale in the future and having, this foundation that your team can refer back to. If nothing's written down and everything's all in your head, you're just going to create a bunch of chaos, and you're going to create a team that has no clue what to do in your business. They have no clue how to replicate your results. And so right from the start, as you're starting your business, you want to document what's working and what isn't, so you can build systems in your business that make sense to you, that make sense for your business, and that help you have the profitable business that you desire, so you're not working for the rest of your life as a solopreneur. So my fifth and final tip is create an offer and not a product or service. And what I mean by creating an offer is you want to think about, where are your clients at right now? What is their biggest problem? What are their pain points? And you want to think about where they want to be. What is their happy place? And so your offer is all of the things that's going to get them there, from where they're at to their happy place. Your offer is everything in between. And you want to think of it as a process, something that doesn't occur in a single one-on-one session. And so as a coach, you may think instinctively, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to have a one-on-one session, and I'm going to, deliver this magical transformation for people, or I'm going to solve their problem. And the truth is, you can't solve a problem in any significant and scalable way in one session. So you may be able to resolve put out a fire, help them with technical assistance in one session, but you can't really help someone make a transformation in one session. So you want to think about, where are your people, the people that you want to serve, where are they at right now in terms of their pain points, and what is their happy place, and how you can structure a series of topics and build in to get them from where they're at, their pain points, to their happy place, and price it as a package. So this is what you offer. And think about it. One-on-one services are not scalable, because you can only deliver so many individual sessions. However, if you're thinking about individual coaching, one-to-many is the way to go, so that you can scale in the future. One-on-ones are an excellent way to start out, because it helps you dial in what's working, tweak your offer. But think about how you want to scale in the future by having a one-to-many, essentially group coaching program that can, of course, include individual sessions. But in terms of like the content, how are you going to structure it? And so you want to have a plan for that. So I hope you found some value in today's video. And if you want to learn more about how you can work with me so I can help you develop your coaching program, click the link down in the description, and I have a business launch checklist, and there's also a link in the description to book a call with me so I can see if you are a good fit for Phenomenal Boss Academy. So keep in mind you want to do that right away, because once the doors are closed for Phenomenal Boss Academy, there's no guarantee when I'll reopen them. So click the link in the description, and I'd love to have a chat with you to make sure you're a good fit for Phenomenal Boss Academy. See you soon in the next video.